Welcome back to Star Trek Online, everybody. I am your host, the Housecoat Gamer. Today we are taking a look at the Negh'var-Class heavy battlecruiser. This ship first appeared in Endgame, 20 years after it was introduced in, DS9. It appeared during the series finale for TNG as the ships that, destroyed the USS Pasteur. I believe they lacked the heavy guns of the original model. This ship has seen a lot of redos over the years. The Tier 6 version gave us the Vaude skin. I'm pretty sure I butchered the pronunciation, but I really don't care. And this is the Tier 6 version. The only thing I can think of when I see this ship is Hammerhead Shark. Dana, Dana, Dana. Or the Doomslayer's sword, with the warp nacelles being the quillions, and the neck section being the hilt. That's actually an awesome idea. The ship is a sword. Or a battle axe. Depends on how you look at it. Now that I think about it like that, it just makes a pretty awesome looking sword handle. Anyway, before I get off track, too late, the Negh'var is the Klingon equivalent to the Sovereign class. Now, why do I say this? It was developed around the same time, presumably to deal with the Borg. Let's be honest, the Klingons knew about the Borg, and they wanted to see it die. That's new. Anywho, it's presumably the version of the Sovereign, because it was introduced right around the same time. In fact, during Season 4 of the episode the original Negh'var was introduced, they went, oh, new Klingon ship. Oh, the Enterprise D was just destroyed. And guess what was being introduced at right around the same time? The Enterprise E, which was undergoing a shakedown at the time. So I guess you could say the Klingons did have their little anti-Borg panic. After all, if the Federation falls, the Klingons are not going to stand much of a chance. Let's be honest. The Klingons are mired in corruption and stagnation, only adapting as necessary. They're very traditional, very corrupt. I mean, just look at Gowron. There used to be a time where he was awesome. Then Worf needed to kill him and replace him with someone even better, and who remains better even to this day. Anyway, the Negh'var is a, battleship with big disruptor cannons. The ship tends to show up in finales, with the exception of DS9. Though DS9 was already a very costly show, so much needed CGI, especially during Season 7. So they didn't introduce the Negh'var, though that was a perfect opportunity. She did, however, appear in Star Trek Voyager during Endgame, where two Negh'vars tried to fight off the USS Rhode Island after Janeway stole some time tech. In-game, however, it has pretty much the same stats as the Galaxy, with one exception. It has a cloaking device. I believe the Fleet variant is a bit different than the Fleet variant of the Galaxy, but then I wouldn't know. I honestly haven't used the Fleet variant of the Galaxy. Or the Negh'var, for that matter. Especially after the Legendary got introduced. Ooh boy. It is a ship worth getting if you're into tanks with guns. Potentially tanks with guns. I've never really tried the whole heavy cannons thing with this. I prefer actually shooting my target than getting into a turning fight. What is this? The Boston Defiant? Housecoat Gaming signing off.